What is up, my beautiful friends? So I know there's so many of us who have started New Year's resolutions that never really stuck. But what if I told you in 2024 you can not only find a New Year's resolution that would change your life, but it would also change your financial life? Well, what's up, y'all? My name is Kaylee, also known as KBay FBA on TikTok and YouTube. I am an Amazon FBA private label seller. I'm an instructor for Freedom by FBA, and I also used to work for Helium 10 full-time in the past as well, which is a software company for Amazon sellers. So we are going to be talking today about everything Amazon FBA private label. So is it too late? Is the market oversaturated? How can you guarantee success? And what things do you need to look out for before getting started with this business? Well, we will cover all of that in today's video, and I will be launching one video a week on Fridays all the way up until New Year's. So you have everything you need to start your New Year's resolution in 2024. All right, so let's talk about Amazon's dominance. I know most of us are familiar with Amazon, and we know that they are literally dominating the market. But Amazon owns the largest piece of the pie for e-commerce sales. So Amazon will account for nearly 40% of the US e-commerce market this year. Not only that, Amazon has 310 million customers worldwide. I don't know of any other business where you instantly have access to that large of a customer's base. Think of if you were starting your own e-commerce business, you created a website. The only way you can start becoming visible is running Google ads, running social media campaigns, running social media ads, having an amazing social media marketing strategy. And even then, you are going to be spending way more money, and you are not even going to have access to 310 million customers worldwide. So this is the perfect foot in the door for people looking to start their own online business. And then 51% of customers start their product searches on Amazon.com. So over half the population, whenever they have an idea of something they want to purchase, they go to Amazon, type in a keyword, and then purchase from page 1 or 2 of the best listings they can find. And also, most of Amazon sales come from independent sellers like you and me. So 60% of all Amazon sales in 2022 came from third-party sellers. So for example, I'm an Amazon FBA private label seller. So 60% of all of their sales came from people like you and me. And then a majority of this represents small to medium-sized businesses. So don't even think of the large, well-known brand names that you find in Costco and Walmart and things of that nature. Most of these sales are coming from normal people like you and me who found a gap in the market and capitalized on that gap. And then third-party sellers definitely generate serious cash, especially if you are staying consistent with this business. So 89% of Amazon sellers are profitable. Let me say that again, because that's huge, right? 89% of Amazon sellers are profitable. Not only that, 63% are profitable within the first year of launching their business. You can become profitable way sooner. I was profitable within my first month. However, this is only because a lot of sellers really spend money on their pay-per-click ads so they can get their organic rank to page 1. Once your listing is that visible, that is when you really start seeing success. And then from there, 22% of sellers surpass $10,000 a month in average in sales. So let's say you have a 50% margin. That would be $5,000 in net profit per month passively on Amazon, because Amazon is doing the heavy lifting for us. And I also included a resource so you know I'm not making these numbers up. Okay, let's talk about product diversity on Amazon. So as long as you can identify gaps in the market or you can improve existing products, there is potential for success. You are not going to be successful just completely copying someone's listing and lowballing the price. If you really want to be one of these top sellers who are making great income passively on Amazon, you need to identify these gaps and then improve your products. So to put it in perspective, there are 350 million products on Amazon. So all you have to do is find one with opportunity. And you can easily do this by using research tools like Helium 10. You cannot get into this business without using a research tool. This is 100% how you guarantee success. So this is going to be the only tool you ever need for your Amazon business from start to finish. So you are going to use this tool to find high demand, low competition products, and then you are going to use the data to find ways to add value to products that already have healthy margins. From there, you're going to do competitor research so you can make sure you are improving your product, your listing, and your offer. Then you're going to create an optimized Amazon listing using keywords. Then you can also use this tool to manage your inventory, your profitability, your keyword ranking, and then you can also use their tools to grow your Amazon business as well. Their portals page is amazing. Their learning section for pay-per-click ads is amazing. They have a whole entire tool that will help you optimize your ads. And I know this all sounds like very techy, but I promise once you see how to use these tools, it's so user-friendly. And the best part about selling on Amazon, like I said, it's 100% online. So we have access to Amazon's infrastructure. So Amazon provides us access to their entire fulfillment and shipping network. So they are going to handle everything for you for that FBA fee. So they are going to handle storage, shipping, returns, customer service, and so much more. So all you have to do is set up your business, build a strong foundation for success. So 80% of Amazon sellers do use, or 86% use Amazon FBA as their primary selling method. And then you also have marketing available within Amazon. So you don't have to have any crazy social media strategies, running ads on all different types of platforms, because internal marketing is going to be the most successful versus external marketing. However, of course, if you're doing both, it's only going to benefit your business if they are converting. So with Amazon pay-per-click ads, the way this works is you bid on keywords that people are already typing into Amazon. So your product is visible. Whenever you see sponsored, that means someone's bidding on that keyword. The higher sales velocity you get under these keywords, so when someone types in a keyword, clicks your product, and purchases it, this is going to increase your organic rank. So the higher the organic rank, the higher number of organic sales, which means the higher amount of revenue and profits you are making. Okay, and then let's talk about brand building and global scalability. So starting on Amazon is the perfect foot in the door for building an online business. 54% of sellers create their own product and brand within the private label model. This is when you use Helium-10 to find a product to sell. You create your own brand name, your own logo, and your own packaging. And then you create an Amazon listing and start selling it on Amazon. And the best part about this model is you can start small and then gradually scale your business. You don't have to stay on Amazon. So you can start with one product on Amazon. You can grow your private label brand as big or as small as you choose. And then you can expand to other Amazon marketplaces. You can expand to other e-commerce platforms. So we can see right here, there are so many different Amazon marketplaces that are fastly growing. And then from here, you can see also the other platforms Amazon sellers use. So eBay, Shopify, Walmart, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace. The sky is the limit. And now they even have TikTok Shop. Like there's so many ways for you to expand. You do not have to just stay on Amazon. This is just the perfect building block for you to start achieving success. All right, and the best part about Amazon FBA, it's lower entry cost in comparison to any other business model out there when you are actually selling products. So for your Amazon Seller Central account, most people will be on the professional plan, so you get charged $39.99 a month, and that just comes out of your revenue. So that's not something you're getting charged for, or like, on a card or anything. Then you're going to pay for your monthly subscription of your tool, so Helium-10, and this cost will be anywhere from $39 a month to $224 a month, just depending on the plan you choose. I personally recommend just starting on the Platinum plan. If you ever want to upgrade or downgrade, you can do so accordingly, but the Platinum plan gives you access to everything I think you need to be successful across all the tools they offer. Then from there, the branding, so your logo, your packaging, your photography, most of the time it's going to be a one-time fee per product, right? And the amount you spend varies. So you can find anyone to fit your budget on Fiverr or Upwork. And let's say you don't have the extra money to spend, you can do all of this yourself as well. You can use Canva, you can purchase different types of lighting for photography and do your own photography. However, I do recommend investing in higher quality photography because that's the main way people purchase your product outside of the price and reviews. So the biggest cost is going to be your bulk orders and shipping, but you have full control over how much you're spending. So for inventory, your inventory costs are going to depend on the price per unit and the number of units you are ordering. So if you are purchasing a product for $1 per unit and you're starting with 500 units, that's $500 in inventory. So you can spend however much you want to get started, and you can work with whatever budget you have. Shipping is going to depend on the size and weight of the bulk order and the Amazon warehouse locations you are sending everything to. Another thing on shipping, if you want it to be cheaper, you can ship it by sea. So this is going to be 3 times cheaper. It just takes 25 to 30 working days for your inventory to arrive. If you want to receive your inventory quicker, you can ship it by air. It's going to be 3 times more expensive, but you can get your inventory into Amazon in as little as 8 to 10 working days. But if it's for your first order, I recommend just doing it by sea and saving that money. Then for every order, you are going to pay for bulk order inspection. So this is just to make sure there is no issue with your bulk order. Because let's say there was like a manufacturing defect and you sent 1,000 units to Amazon and then now you have a bunch of bad reviews coming in, that is going to have a negative effect on your business. So you just want to cover all of your bases and make sure you get bulk order inspections for every order. So that will cost $100 to $200, give or take. And then we are going to pay for Amazon FBA fees. There's no way around it because they are doing the heavy lifting for us. But this is going to come out of your revenue. And the fees are going to depend on the product, the category, the size, the weight, and the price. So feel free to explore this website I have linked here, and it will cover all of the different pricing depending on the size, weight, category, etc. Then for Amazon ads, this is going to be 100% up to you as the seller. So you can choose your PPC approach, how much money you want to spend per click, how much money you want to spend per day on your ads. So you can spend $1 a day, or you can spend $1,000 a day. It's totally up to you. So this is not a fixed cost. And then the goal with pay-per-click ads too is once you can kind of get out of that honeymoon phase, you should constantly be optimizing those ads to where they start making you money. So it's not going to be this, hassle or something that's inconvenient. It's going to be something that is growing your money. So you're going to want to do it. And then trademarks are optional. However, I do recommend it if you are going to take this route seriously. And then after your first order, if everything's kind of going well, I would definitely trademark your brand just to give you an extra layer of protection to prevent hijackers from just purchasing your product in bulk and then reselling it on your listing for a lower price, which I have seen happen to some of our students who just wanted to sell under generic because they got excited and just didn't feel like going through the branding process. And this is 100% why I got started selling on Amazon. So it's all about the flexibility each time you're putting in. So it's 100% remote. All you're going to need is a computer, internet access, and a research tool. Then it requires minimal hours a week. So you are choosing how much time you want to spend on your business, and you can grow as slow or as quickly as you choose. And the hardest you are ever going to work is just getting up to product launch. And even then, like I said, you can choose how slow or how quickly you are trying to launch. Once you launch, that product's revenue and profits are going to become 90 to 95% passive outside of just reordering inventory. So your supplier is going to have everything saved. You just have to pay the fee to restock it. And then optimizing your ads 1 to 3 times a week, but this should only take like 5 to 15 minutes max. It does not take long to adjust your bids. Then the rest of the time you can spend adding more products, growing your brand, or you can just enjoy the passive income that each product you are selling is bringing in. All right, so this is where we get into all the juicy details. What should you be focusing on for success? So whenever you're doing product research, the goal is to find a product that you can eventually rank on page 1 for your main keywords. So this is where education comes in and research comes in. You need to learn high demand, low competition product research using Helium-10. And then you need to assess the top competitors' products, listings, offers, and profitability using Helium-10 and use that data to choose a product and or for finding ways to differentiate your products. So the change you're making actually matters to customers. So even if you're competing against someone who has 1,000 reviews, you added so much value to your product that it's a no-brainer for them. And then you absolutely have to know your numbers. Once again, this is where the research comes in with Helium-10. You need to understand your profitability at the various prices you could potentially sell at, including all your Amazon FBA fees. So you are going to get charged referral fees. You are going to get charged storage fees. You're going to get charged fulfillment fees. You're going to get charged for returns. So things of that nature. So you need to understand your profitability. This is the biggest mistake people have going into this business. They don't actually know their numbers. They start selling for too low of a price or their manufacturing cost is too high and then they're not profitable. So that's why you have to do that research. And then a huge change is being compliant. Amazon has really been tightening up on their compliance issues. So you need to make sure you are meeting all Amazon's requirements, or your listing could potentially be removed. So, for example, I would definitely avoid gated categories or restricted products. You can Google it and then go to Seller Central, and they will have a whole list of products. Another thing to be mindful of is if you are going into gated categories like baby, they will ask you most of the time for test reports or child protection certificates. So if you don't have a supplier that can provide you with all this information, that could become an issue later on. You could always pay money to do your own testing as well, but that's just something you have to consider before entering into these different types of products. And then you really need to spend time sourcing. So your brand is only going to be as strong as the quality of your product. So you need to choose the best suppliers you can find for your customers. And keep in mind, your main costs are going to be spent on inventory and or shipping. So you need to be looking at how to get these prices as low as possible so you can increase your margins while still not risking your quality. So you need a perfect balance of both of these. So your customers will be happy, but so will your bank account. Okay, and a way to build a strong foundation, this is so crucial, is optimizing your listing. So you need highly relevant, high search volume keywords in your listing, and you can easily do this using Helium 10's keyword research tools. Then you should be investing in high quality photography with infographics if you can. This is the main way people purchase a product. They want to see amazing photography, they want to see a good price and good reviews. So images are huge, and competitive pricing, like I just mentioned. Another thing that's important is protecting your brand. So I definitely recommend you can do a test order, make sure everything is how you want it to be, but eventually trademarking your brand to prevent hijackers from reselling your product at a lower price. The main takeaway is how to guarantee success is education and research, and whatever way you decide to do this, totally up to you. I personally taught myself the process, but that was solely because I was not in a financial situation to pay for $1,000 of mentorship, right? So I had just graduated college. I was working for a university. So I approached it like a research project and a college course. And I really felt the pressure because I was about to spend $5,000-$6,000 of my savings that I saved working many jobs into this business. So I did not want to fail. So I was able to teach myself. However, there's so much that goes into it, and I did make a lot of mistakes. So if you're looking for a paid course or mentorship program, like you just don't have the time to do your own research and to see what routes actually work, you can do Freedom by FBA. That's the course I instruct for. There also are courses included within your Helium 10 plan, which you're already paying for to run your business. So they have Freedom Ticket. Their Amazon pay-per-click academy is outstanding. And then you also have free resources. So YouTube, blogs, webinars, podcasts. Once I decided I was going this route, I completely immersed myself. Like this was all I was doing all day, every day until I got up to product launch. And then the other side of it is research. If you want to be successful, you have to do Amazon research. This is the only way to guarantee success, or you are completely going into it blind. So you should be using Helium 10 for product research, keyword research, listing optimization. They also have so many different routes for marketing that are so cool, analytics, and so much more. But I hope y'all found this video helpful, and stay tuned for next week's. And yeah.